day 5, and I am posting something to do, and today, and I actually have to do a double hitter because I missed yesterday. I slacked, couldn't think of anything to shoot, and it was just so darn hot. I didn't feel like dealing with it all, so kind of skipped. But today I will definitely be posting day 4 and day 5, and I opted for going through Erin's blog with a list of different options of things we could kind of basically share if we're in a slump. So day 5 in her list speaks of showing a picture of 2 years ago, and I opted to actually tweak it somewhat, and I'm showing a picture of 3 years ago. So probably you can see the picture right now. And I will just explain what this picture is about and why I opted to show this one of all the pictures I have. I'll probably put a slideshow of a couple of other pictures 3 years ago, just so you guys can, I guess, yeah, just to stick to the theme and the whole idea. But the reason I chose that picture is because that was when, that was during the time when I was preparing to move, or I came to Boston actually for an interview, coming in from Toronto, and I was on the train, and I remember just one, it was a new camera, and I was playing around with it and trying to get a sense of what it could do. But I also remember trying to kind of weigh my options and decide if this was a move I would want to do. I actually really wanted and still want to be in DC, but it was just an opportunity that presented itself to me that I thought, you know what, let me capitalize on it and take advantage of it. And so this is a train ride out to DC, to Boston. So it's kind of interesting as I look back at it and just how much has transpired between then and now. And so it was just a great opportunity to be reflective, as well as I kind of considered it, looking at a picture in the past. So that was me 3 years ago, and this is me 2 years ago. There's been quite a few changes, some that you probably can't see, but the biggest change you'll probably notice is my hair. My hair has grown quite a bit, so it's kind of interesting to see that, just kind of life and the progress and the changes that we've made and whatnot. And so I guess in terms of my hair, you can definitely see the changes. Do I regret it? Not really. Actually, no. I don't. Do I love where I'm at right now? Can't really say that. I'm not a huge fan of Boston. I definitely appreciate it for what it's giving me in terms of opportunities and in terms of work experience, but it definitely is not a DC, not a Toronto. But I definitely don't regret it. I'm grateful for these past few years and the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience that I was able to accrue, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have been able to have accomplished all that I have. The interesting thing is sometimes when you make choices, there's always a loss and there's something you have to give up. And I think when I consider Toronto and I consider what it is I left to come to Boston for, I recognize that I'm definitely leaving with a lot, but I do know that there was a cost, and I did leave a lot behind as well. So that was me 3 years ago, and this is me today. Definitely not the same person, still growing and still traveling on this journey of life. So maybe I'll have another Amtrak, or no, better yet, a JetBlue. Yeah, JetBlue, because them train rides too long. Ain't complaining. Way better than a bus, but shoot, I'd much rather get there quicker. So that was me 3 years ago, and today is day 5. So thanks for tuning in, and expect actually, you probably are, maybe you've already seen day 4. So that's that. Tune in for day 6, and I'll try to stay on top of things. I promise. I'll try to stay on top of it. All right. Good one.